Hello, my name is Mohit and I am presenting you my AlmaBetter's GetYoutube subscribers Capstone project. This is the backend Capstone project based on simple CRUD operation using MongoDB database and Node.js. The structure of the project is based on guidelines given by AlmaBetter. So let us explore the file one by one. So here in my source folder, first is ape.js file. This ape.js file is responsible for request and response, and here you can see that the four get request. The first get request providing me HTML page, index.html page. The next get request providing me subscribers with all the names and all the datas. The next get request providing me subscribers slash name, which provides name and the subscribed channel. The next get request subscriber ID, which providing me a particular subscriber of particular ID, and if there is an error, it shows me error message. Okay, the next file is index.js. This index.js file is responsible to this index.js file is responsible to connect the Express.js with MongoDB database to handle the HTTP, and here you can see that the port 3000, and here you can see that specified port 3000, which is starting the Express application on this 3000 port. So the next file is create database.js. This create database.js, if to run this create database.js file, you need to install MongoDB in your local machine. This create database.js file is responsible to connect with the database, refreshing the database, deleting all the data, inserting the new data, and finally disconnect from the database. And to connect with the database, I have used MongoDB URI in both the file index.js and in create database.js, which is coming from .env file, which has .mongodb URI, which is responsible to connect with the database. And here is the data.js file, which is a small array file which contain name and subscribed channel, and I have export this data and import this data here in create database.js file. Here you can see that. And now the next file is this simple index.html file, which providing me HTML page. The next file is in the models subscribers.js file. This is simple file. This is Mongoose schema for subscribers. Here you can see that name, subscribed channel, and subscribed date. So let us explore another folder. This is test folder, which has a validate.test.js, which contains all the tests, which is validating whether my API is working perfectly or not. So let's explore the API on the browser. Here you can see that this is the browser, and my port is connected, database connected successfully, application is listing on the local port 3000. Here you can see that my local port 3000 is running. So when I click on this subscribers, it gives me all the subscribers with all the data. When I click on this subscribers name, it gives me name and subscribed channel. And let me copy one ID, and when I click on this subscriber ID, it gives me pop-up. I paste it, then OK, it gives me the particular subscriber with particular ID which I have pasted, and when I enter a wrong ID, it gives me error message. So let us explore in the Postman. Here I have made the collection. So let us send it one by one. So when I send 3000 localhost 3000, it gives me HTML file. When I send subscribers, it gives me all the subscribers with all the data. Here you can see that this is, and by name, so the name and the subscribed channel here is giving me, and by ID, so it will give the particular ID with particular subscriber, and when wrong ID, it provides the error message. Here you can see that. So this is all about the API, and let's finally explore the test. Let me open the folder. This is AlmaBetter's folder, and when I test it, I type cmd here and npm test. So then it will validate my API whether it is working perfectly or not. It will take just a few seconds. So it is going under this folder, test folder, and it is validating this file, validate.test.js file. It will take a few seconds, and here you can see that this is my 4 tests and 4 passed. All the tests are working perfectly. All the tests are passed. So this is my simple CRUD operation, and this is the simple application, get YouTube subscriber, based on a CRUD operation using MongoDB database and Node.js database, Node.js application, Node.js language, and MongoDB database. Thank you very much to consider this video. Thank you very much.